While the top sellers at all thoroughbred sales have their own stories, it's interesting to delve deeper into the background of the horses themselves, the breeders and the vendors. Here we feature a glorious son of the autumn sun who sold for $500,000 as the son of Redoute's Choice has his first 2-year-olds hitting the track this season.
Dennis Chan, thank you Dennis, 500 the money.
John, congratulations on a great result here at the Inglis Ready to Race sale. $500,000 for a 2-year-old by the autumn sun. That's wonderful, having bought him for $200,000 as a yearling.
Yeah, no, it definitely exceeded our expectations. Been pretty exciting, so sort of, I guess we'll probably have it sink in a little bit more at the end of the day when we have a moment to sit down and reflect on the day.
It's a really interesting thing watching these horses and the care that, you know, Taylor, who's been his groom, how much she loves him. Sarah Devich, you know, leading him and, you know, he had something about him, didn't he? Everyone seems to love this colt.
He's the most enjoyable horse to have around. He's just a big cuddly teddy bear as such. Yeah, like Taylor and him have had a big close bond for quite some time, and I know she's gotten a bit emotional about selling him, so. Yeah. We actually filmed him at Arrowfield Stud as part of our NZB yearling sale preview. You know, he had something back then, and of course the Vellas and Leon Casey and everyone at Arrowfield is so proud of him, being from that Ethereal family through a great line that's done so well with the Redoute's Choice Cross. I loved him on farm when I saw him on farm, and then looked at him at the sale again. I just thought he was going to be well out of my budget, and was pretty surprised to sort of get him really.
You know, preparing him for this sale, there are obviously a range of these sort of 2-year-old sales. What made you bring him across to Australia for the English sale? Oh,
we just enjoy selling with the guys here. They do such a good job of trying to get the buyers here. They just make it an enjoyable process, and it's nice to actually be here this year with the horses as well. We had a great sale last year, so I guess that was a big factor in us coming back as well.
And he's gone to Dennis Chen, so he's going to Hong Kong, bought for a trainer up there. He's obviously going to trial in Australia, and that's really great that, you know, we get to see a bit of him before he heads up there.
Exactly, yeah. So I actually haven't managed to catch up with Dennis yet. Hopefully catch up with him for a drink later on and find out a bit more what the plans are with him.
He's just the type, he's the horse of the sale. And the staying side is that what attract me, you know. And all good things I heard of Autumn Sun is from every trainer. They have nothing negative about him. I have to have one.
Well, he was a champion colt. We know he was one of those elite racehorses. And the dam side of this colt obviously goes back to Ethereal, the Caulfield Melbourne Cup winner, and her family's worked so well with that Redoute's Choice line. So how much of it for you is pedigree? How much was the individual?
I would say a 50-50. And also the main reason I bought her, I bought him, is because it's the Hong Kong Jockey Club policy. Now that all the staying race, the prize money has jacked up for another extra 25%. It's just no-brainer to buy, you know, staying type for Hong Kong.
What happens now for this horse? Will he stay in Australia? Will you get, as soon as you can, get him to Hong Kong? Because he is obviously 2 already.
Yes, he'll stay in Australia for a trial, and then we'll see how things goes. And
what attracts you to this sale? Is it the fact that there are those pedigrees in the sale?
Definitely, and the success rate, the horses that come out of this sale, just phenomenal results. That's the main reason I buy from here.
From Cheltenham side with a course over from New Zealand, they do an outstanding job.
Tell me, like those moments, you know, when you're going in the vendor's box. I mean, it must be quite nerve-wracking for you, you know, as a vendor with so much at stake with a beautiful colt like that. Tell us what you're sort of feeling as you're kind of getting up the steps to look at the horse and in the ring, and you're trying to see who's bidding. It's quite a full-on process.
Yeah, it's sort of, it's a funny feeling. It's sort of, I don't know, you're going in there with an expectation and you're just hoping that there's someone there to get to it, and when it goes past where you're expecting the horse to get, you know, that's sort of, it becomes a little bit emotional. I know that Taylor got pretty worked up about it. She had a few tears afterwards. So when the bidding opened at 200, it was, yeah, unbelievable.
And I guess you get a feel, obviously, the amount of people that have come and looked at him. He's been in and out a lot, but even just in the minutes before he was going up to the ring, I know Dennis and his team were down there, and people really want that last minute look. How important is that to sell a horse, not just on what they've already looked at, like the, you know, pedigree and type and everything, but that emotional connection? It matters, doesn't it?
Oh, 100%, 100% it does. And He's just been so popular all week here. He's been in and out of the boxes so many times, and he's had big X-ray hits all week as well. Yeah, it's interesting, you know, seeing the guys. Even he can be out parading for someone else, and you get the likes of Dennis, who he was out for a parade, and Dennis came and started taking a few videos and photos prior to the sale. And I guess it becomes an emotional attachment for those guys as well. And the more they see the horse out, you know, a horse like him, it sort of sticks in the back of your mind, and you see him out and catches the eye, and it's easy to get back over and have another bit of a glimpse.
And the beauty of it is that, you know, the way Hong Kong racing is, you'll be able to follow him so easily and watch every start, and hopefully maybe one day he'll come back.
Exactly. It's going to be good fun watching his career and seeing where he goes. So we'll be watching with interest, and especially while he's here in Australia as well.
Our G1 Goldmine focus this week is on Lot 58, the $500,000 colt by the Autumn Sun from Sopra Fina, a High Chaparral winner of 3 of her 5 race starts, and from Sopra Tuto, a daughter of Caulfield and Melbourne Cup heroine Ethereal, who's thrown 2 group winners, Eleonora and Sapira. This pedigree can throw up huge versatility, with successes ranging from a distance of 1,000 metres to 2,800 metres. However, the family seems to excel around a mile. While this colt's only from the first crop of the champion, the Autumn Sun, his sire, the champion stallion Redout's Choice, and his breed-shaping sire, Danehill, have a strong nick with High Chaparral. The G1 Goldmine rating for the pedigree of this $500,000 colt is excellent. Stakes winners with a similar pedigree to this 2020 match include Tasmanian and SA Stakes winner Global Balance, European stars such as Peeping Fawn and Horatio Nelson, English St Ledger winner Simple Verse, and Pretty Polly Stakes winner Diamonds and Rubies.